Alrighty, time for the next Heat 2 race of the day here at the Ample Golden Nugget Roadhouse C&D titles here at Cooloola Coast Kart Club, and it's time for the 4SS seniors to come out and do their thing. Here we go then, the guard leads them through. We get a thumbs up from Danny Palmer, but here we go. In one, Casey Lagarde. Out of two, Timmy Baker. From three, BJ Kennedy. From four, Jordan Marshall. From five, Arnie Kreshmir. From six, Andy Mann. From seven, Danny Palmer. And from eight, did I see Kieran? I don't think I saw that 39 cart. Let me just double check as they all head down to the bottom of the hill. Pretty sure I do not see a number 39 cart there, so I'm afraid Kieran, Tom, whatever those problems were yesterday, they seem to have been terminal, and that is unfortunately a non-starter. So we won't have Kieran, Tom, but we do have Lagarde, Baker, Kennedy, Marshall, Kreshmir, Mann, Palmer, ready to go, rumbling at the Cooloola circuit here at Gympie, and we're almost good to go now. 10 laps of racing down into DPE Queensland. What can BJ Kennedy do? Remember, he's in the Supermax. He is heavier, but he will absolutely send it up this hill. Do we go green this time? Away we go! Oh, Lagarde gets the whole shot. BJ Kennedy doesn't even follow back. Look at that. Marshall is trying to muscle his way through to P3, and he's putting Timmy Baker under all sorts of pressure. Baker eventually slops into three as Marshall trying to get him. Kreshmir has gone to four. Kreshmir's up to five, sorry. Five for Kreshmir, then Andy Mann, then Danny Palmer, and down to Oztech Engineer, and they all slide, and back up the hill they'll go, over the rise of Bursons. Now they head down the sweeper, and rapidly moving into DPE Queensland to complete the first flying lap. Lagarde getting away, but BJ Kennedy sure is going to get after him. BJ up there, Marshall, he's going to go three. Yes, he is. Marshall goes up to P3 and goes past Timmy Baker. He's hanging him out wide though. He goes wide himself. Timmy Baker tried to come back. Marshall gets him. So Marshall, Geordie has gone through. Oh, Danny Palmer. Whoa. Danny trying to make a lunge up the inside. Eventually had to bring it back, and somehow it gripped up on him as Andy Mann trying to fight back. Over goes Marshall with Baker right with him. Arnie is in clear track at the moment. Danny Palmer's coming after him while Lagarde heads up the hill. Lagarde, BJ Kennedy, then Geordie Marshall just ahead now still of Timmy Baker. But Baker closing on the brakes. Not quite close enough this time. BJ still trying to chase down. Through goes Arnie. Behind Arnie, still Danny Palmer. And then Andy Mann at the back as they all go through the complex of Video Pro Brisbane. Geordie! He's giving the thumbs up. Geordie, the racer Marshall, thumbs up as he goes through the Video Pro Complex. Talk about confident. And I'll tell you what, that's going to give Timmy Baker a little bit of impetus. He won't like that. He sees him being cocky in front of him. And now, whoa, Baker nearly lost it. Oh, no. Arnie, he did go wide. And Danny Palmer scoots by. Arnie lost it big time. And through goes Lagarde, BJ, Marshall, then Timmy Baker, Danny Palmer, Kreshmir, Andy Mann. They all go through. Still chasing the leaders, but Marshall winding it up now after him. Danny Palmer trying to get back as well. Kreshmir almost went wide once more, just about put a wheel just on the grass, but brought it back in time. Having a bit of drama at the moment is Arnie. Big Arnie heads around now down towards DPE, and over the line goes Lagarde, BJ Kennedy, still Marshall chasing. Whoa, again wide, but this time it was Danny Palmer going dirty for 30. Lagarde comes through. Baker can't get with him. Danny Palmer would love to get after him. Andy Man, oh no, Andy Man's just dropped something off the kart. Looks like a metal clip. Something has come off Andy Man's kart. So Andy has dropped what looked like one of the metal clips, maybe a bumper bar clip, but it came off on the entry to the Video Pro Brisbane complex. We'll go pick it up later, but at the moment he is missing a metal component and the car continues. Hopefully it's not terminal. He's on the way up the hill, past me, goes Lagarde, BJ Kennedy, Geordie Marshall, Timmy Baker, oh no, Arnie, getting out to Danny Palmer, he's got back to him, following that mistake, he's almost with him again, still Palmer and Arnie, hey that's right, Arnie Palmer, Palmer then, Danny, whoa, Arnie again goes wide, oh he's off, whoa, Arnie Palmer, what are you doing Arnie, he just launched his way over the curb, sent it into orbit, brings it back down on the track, and unfortunately in last place. Leaders coming back up through the golden nugget hairpin. Lagarde goes through, then BJ Kennedy goes through, followed by Geordie. That is 6 laps completed as Timmy Baker continues. Danny Palmer's now comfortable. Andy Man is in front, and Arnie has got to focus again. Round he comes in, Andy Man holding on in there. Arnie chases him down into Oztac Engineering. This time he gets it right. He gassed it up and then hard on the brakes so he doesn't make that mistake again. And that is 7 laps and 3 to go. Up the hill they head. Back towards me. Lagarde leads the way. Followed by BJ Kennedy still after him. And BJ would love to get at Lagarde, but I'm not sure the weight he's having to hold on that kart is going to be enough, even with the Supermax engine. He won't get to Lagarde. Marshall, however, could get to BJ. He is getting closer and closer. Round they go, around the burst and sweeper. BJ is trying to stay away from him as Lagarde heads up the hill. Round comes BJ Kennedy up the charge on the Chaos Karting main straightaway, followed by Marshall and Geordie. He's getting closer, but maybe won't have enough time, and Lagarde gives me the death stare. Casey Lagarde is giving me the death stare. Lagarde goes through. BJ Kennedy goes through. Oh, they continue through. And this will be now the white flag time, and 1 lap remaining for the leader, Casey Lagarde. Round he heads up the hill of Chaos Karting to begin his final lap. Through comes BJ Kennedy and Geordie Marshall in pursuit. Jordan getting after him. He closed in a long way, but will not get to him on the last lap for sure. But he very nearly did. And on the next one, he knows he's after him. On the next one, he could have got him. He had a mighty good go at him. And boy, oh boy, did they get close. Down they go into Oztac. And then they'll head over the rise for the last time. And it is for SS Seniors in their classes then. Winner, Casey Lagarde. Second will be Geordie Marshall, and third will be Andy Man. And in the senior mediums, winner, Timmy Baker. And in the heavies, winner, BJ Kennedy. I'm still getting death stares from Casey Lagarde.